Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Shelbyville Golden Eagle Football Show. We're glad you guys could join us today. I'm Jim Fuller. I'll be your co-host today, and it's my pleasure to be working with Coach Jason Hardy, the head football coach at Shelbyville Central High School. Coach, kind of a rough night last night.
Yeah, it was. Tough way to end the season. You know, once you're in the playoffs, obviously you don't want to end it on any Friday night, but ended at home against a good team, and our kids had a really good season, and we kind of talked at the end of the game last night. We wanted to focus a little bit on the positives we had. But, yeah, last night Gallatin came in with a good game plan and kept the ball away from us a little bit and, executed a little bit better than us. And, the end result was we ended our season and Gallatin's still in the playoffs.
You had some a critical turnover, I think, in the first half that really kind of hurt you because of the way you guys play.
Yeah.
It would have been better if you'd controlled the football, obviously, a little bit.
It was. If you said on Monday, what does Gallatin need to do to have the advantage? Well, that's kind of what happened. They got the ball first and scored. And then we come around and turn the ball over, and we get down to 14-0 hole early on, which allowed them to do that ground pound game that they're really good at. And that kind of set the tone for the night, and we trailed the whole night and never just think if we could have ever got the scoreboard flipped where they had to play from behind, it would have been to our advantage. But we didn't, and had a lot of key plays where we could have got off the field, but everything kind of fed into that game plan that Gallatin wanted.
And I think you hit it on the head there because Gallatin is a team that really likes to run the ball, and they're not known as a passing team. Don't do that a lot. So if they had to change their game plan to go to try to pass because they were behind, obviously that would have maybe made a difference in the outcome.
Well, definitely. And we've seen for the last 2 or 3 weeks, Lincoln County, Franklin County, Tullahoma, even the last game we played, everybody's been trying to just run it at us, melt the clock, keep our offense and some of our explosive players off the field. And it's a good game plan. That's what I would do if I was coaching against us as well. And but getting that lead dictates it. You can say you want to ground it all night, but you got to have the right circumstances, and that's what it was last night. And to Gallatin's credit, they did a good job of executing that game plan.
There were times, though, I think that you probably had to feel like we're back in this thing. We've got a chance to win this thing.
Yeah, we did a great job of not getting down. And offensively, we knew that as long as we had a chance with the ball in our hand, we would have a shot. And we come back and you kept having a 7-point game all night. We just couldn't ever get that one thing to get even back up on the scoreboard. And we'd like to have the ball there one more time with a 7-point deficit. I feel like we'd had a shot to go down the field and put the ball in the end zone, but a couple things here and a couple things there, just couldn't get it done at the end.
Okay, all right, let's move in the first quarter action here and have a look at last night's game.
Well, we kind of get a tough start here, not a very well executed kick, and we've been doing a good job of getting that pin down inside the 30, and giving a team like Gallatin the ball on the 45 start the game is not very good, and we knew this is what we was going to see all night, and really we're going to talk about. I think we were. Or Gallatin was 8 of 11 on third down conversions, which is tough. But the real problem was the first down. You see right there, 6 yards on first down is just too much. And even when you make a good play on second down, wow, especially a spot like that right there, makes it tough on third and short. And they got a 230-pound quarterback, and I think he had 6 or 7 carries, and they were all on third down.
He's a senior too, I believe, wasn't he?
He is. He's a senior, and they had a senior tailback and a senior quarterback, and those two guys came to play. And they were the difference makers along with that big offensive line, and just missing tackles kind of hadn't been something that's plagued us the last couple of weeks, and there's a good scenario. We've got 2 or 3 guys missing tackles.
How did you match up with them size-wise? Well,
they were definitely a lot bigger than we were. But each week we're a little bit smaller than everybody, but they did a good job with their offensive front, and that was, you're gonna see as the game goes on, that's the difference in the game. This running back runs hard, but he has some good blocking in front of him. Nothing fancy all night. It's just power play after power play, and we just.
So you were probably looking for that, weren't you? I mean,
yeah.
you expected that.
We knew what they were coming in to try to do, and that's the frustrating part of coaching, when you feel like, well, everybody in the stands, what's coming, telling the kids what's coming, and then you just can't do it. And then you add on a mistake like this here on 3rd and 5 early on, and that 5-yard penalty probably forces them to a field goal right there, and just can't make mistakes like that in the playoffs. And we just get crushed on the right side right there for the easy touchdown. Come out here and misses the kick, but we hit him on his fall through, so just a bad angle. And they re-kick it, and they put it through to go up 7-0 early. Little short kick right there, and we get it at the 35. They didn't blow the whistle. Kind of set the tone for the ref crew all night right there. Come out, good run. Here we go. We're lucky right here. The ball goes out of bounds, and that's the first play of the game. You get a fumble. You know what? That's not going to be a great night right there. Here's Michael Leddings coming in here and getting some tough yards. And, we're going to come out this first drive and do all we've been doing all year, and we're moving the football. And we have some uncharacteristic things happen. Good job right there to O.J. Davis from Mason Cunningham, and Mason had a really good game again. Third and short here, I guess. So you can see the first drive here, we're responding well to the touchdown. And get it, and got to have a great hole and just cough up the ball at the end of the play.
That was Castleman on that run.
This one was Michael Leddings, a sophomore, and gains 15 yards, and so we're driving, making you think it's going to be 7-7, and all of a sudden we're behind the chains here again. And they're driving the same thing, and a lot of momentum. And as well as I do, is kids this age, the ebb and flow of the game is huge.
Yeah, that emotion plays a big part at this level, doesn't it?
And we kind of change it up here and go to a 50 or 5-man front defensively with 5 defensive linemen, and right there's typical of the night. We've got him. We make contact on a 40-yard line, and he falls forward to the 45, and those are just things that wasn't happening the last few weeks. Gallatin, 5-yard slant right there, not a big passing team, but it moves the chains. You see right there, we've got a lot of defensive players around the ball, but it's still forward progress gets him 2 or 3. Quarterback keeps it this time. We make the tackle, but once again, he falls forward 3 more yards. Just same thing here, third down. Quarterback's going to keep it. We knew it coming in. No secrets on film from what we've scouted, and difference is execution. Just too big of a hole right here. It's just they got to attack. We were missing our starting linebacker, and we had some young guys coming up there trying to fill the hole right there, and on that play right there, he just didn't get up there and fill the gap, and just too big of a play, and they're just pounding it down our throat right here in this first quarter.
Your starting linebacker went out with injury last week, I believe, didn't he?
Yeah, he didn't play at all against Tullahoma. Got hurt on the opening kickoff, and we really missed him. That was a position we couldn't afford to lose. Short kick, they don't let them kick it deep very much last night, and we get the ball on the 45-yard line. So we're not panicking. Get the ball to Tyler Eddings, and he does what he's done all year. And horse collar tackle right there, it doesn't get called, but part of it.
To the casual observer in this particular game, it looked like the officiating probably, and you don't have to comment on this if you want to, but it did look like the officiating was a little inconsistent and might have had some effect on the outcome, but maybe not to the final score about who won and lost. But.
Yeah, we're not looking to place any blame, but we sure didn't get any help, I'll put it that way. But here we go, moving the football. Mason doing a good job of directing traffic. You're going to see here, makes a right read, makes a great throw, and we drop it. We have 2 or 3 drops this first half, just things we haven't been doing, and you can't do those things in the second round of the playoffs. Good run by Dallas right there. And here we go. I guess that guy didn't cross the line. I don't know, but
sure looked like
it. 3, and not only does he jump, but he makes our guy move. So the guy tells me that's not a penalty. So I guess I have to say it's not a penalty.
Well, on this night it wasn't a penalty.
Yeah, a little frustrating.
Somebody called timeout here, Coach, or is that a conference?
Yeah, we've got a timeout here after the no call on the offsides. Kind of discombobulated there, and the play clock was running down, so we had to get a timeout. A critical third and short there. We want to make sure we're sure what we're doing here, especially down 14-0. Can't take a chance of not executing on these next few plays. Here's an empty back set, as you can see, and this is key right here because this is the same set we're in 4 or 5 times, and you'll see in the fourth quarter. And here's a 4th down play, and this is just we've got to run a better route. It's 4th and 3, and we run a 2-yard route. So not very good on our part. Once again, executing what we've been executing the last 5 or 6 games.
And as the quarter comes to an end there, and with the Golden Eagles trailing 14-0, you're kind of in a different situation here because you guys have been rolling for the last 6 or 7 games, or the last 6 games for sure, and you haven't been behind much.
We haven't been behind at all. If so, maybe just for just a few quick minutes. And our kids don't hang their heads. We come back and we keep on playing hard. But you can see right there with that first quarter, they really come out of the gate strong. And a lot of credit to them just taking it to us, I thought. We didn't execute, had a drop pass, had a fumble, had a bad route on the 4th down. So some things that we've been uncharacteristic of the last 5 or 6 games that we're playing here in the first quarter. So very rough start for the Golden Eagles.
All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break, folks. We'll be right back in just a moment with second quarter action right after this.
Have you heard that little voice that beckons you to come home to Tennessee? Well, here's your chance. Here's a property offered by its owner. It's 20 miles from the National Walking Horse Celebration grounds in Shelbyville, Tennessee, and only 10 minutes away from the Jack Daniel Distillery in Lynchburg. It's located at 769 Shipman Creek Road. This property has over a 5,300 square foot home on 45 acres, and a sprawling 200 acres is also available. Let's take a look at the house. Built in 1998, this home has 4 bedrooms and 3.5 baths. This home offers wide open views, featuring the main floor with over 2,700 square feet of living room, an eat-in kitchen, a formal dining area, and a massive 20 by 19 master bedroom with a master bath and fireplace included. There is craftsmanship at every turn, solid cherry cabinets, built-in cherry shelves, and other solid cherry appointments. It's a 2-story home with 3 nicely sized bedrooms upstairs. Down a spiral staircase, the basement hosts a 40 by 40 den with a handcrafted bar. We're leaving the jukebox here, folks. The basement is a recreation room on steroids. There are too many closets to count and more than you'll ever need. There are so many places in this home to find peace that you'll seldom want to leave it. But when you do, you'll discover up to 200 acres of paved roads with city water. The property is quilted with streams, woods, ponds, and open pasture. The view from the porch alone is enough to say you're home. The property includes a 3-bay heavy construction shop and plenty of room to build stables and graze livestock. If Tennessee's been calling you home, start your journey by calling this number. A property like this comes on the market but once in a lifetime. We think you'll love it. We think you'll stay. This is a very real estate.
Welcome to the Rose Bowl. The team's taking the field. Not many people. Oh, my. He missed. Off to a rough start here. Somebody wants to go home. What's he doing?
If you're not watching college football in HD, you're watching Pee Wee TV. Graduate to Charter TV in HD and let it all in.
All right, moving into second quarter action right now. The Golden Eagles trailing 14-0.
And it's going to see more of the same here from Gallatin. Got those big guys up front, hard-nosed running skill guys. So here's a critical third down. They're going to put the ball in the hands of their quarterback. We knew it coming in, and gets the first down. Like I said, frustrating to know what's coming. You still got to stop it. First down play here. Moving the tight end, trying to get a little bit of an overload set and run the toss sweep. Missing tackles. There's 2 missed tackles. So,
and that's really uncharted territory in recent memory here from the defense, because they've played exceptionally well in the last.
They have. We've played really well. And that's been the key to our success late in the season. And just kind of got into to a situation where we just started missing tackles, and it's kind of contagious when you start missing tackles early. You miss them throughout the game, and this is a key drive here, and don't want to go down 21-0 and come out there, and they're kind of driving here and making a good call. They didn't pass it much, but they did. They hit the guys and moved the chains. And then kind of really here just get very lucky right there and pop the ball loose on the tackle, and fortunate enough to get it to stop the drive. And that's lucky for us, because we definitely didn't want to go down 21-0, but still we've got to do something with it offensively and get the offense back on the field here and get a minimal gain here on first down. A couple more yards here, so we got manageable third and 6. Kind of checking the play here. Mason's got it. Going to throw it out to Trail Carpenter, and Trail makes somebody miss and gets upfield and get a little something going here, and just need to get some first downs for our no-huddle, up-tempo offense to work. A little screen pass right here, and 3 or 4 yards, and moving the ball across the 50-yard line. So need something positive to happen on this drive. And coming through here, good play action fake right there, and once again put it in his hands, and I think he'd tell you that he should have caught it, and we've been making those catches. So tough catch, but he can do it. And really good throw right here over the middle to Malik Trollinger, tight end, and gets it down to the 20-yard line. So big play right there. Mason here doing a good job of scrambling, and something I'm always on to him about. Running quarterbacks are tough. You can see Gallatin's running quarterbacks tough on us. So anytime he gets outside the pocket with his wheels, he can get first downs. Beautiful throw and catch right here, and put it right in between the linebacker and the safety. And just like that, we're back in it, going from what could have been 21-0. Now we're back in the game at 14-7, and
that was a big turnaround for you right there.
It was a huge momentum swing. Of course, we still got to stop them here on defense, and right here we kind of come out and not knowing the situation here. There's just a few minutes left right here. Well, I'm sorry. We're about 5 or 6 minutes here, and our defense will finally get some success right here against them. And right here's the reason, because it's first down. This is probably the first play in the first half that we actually get a no gain on first down, and it makes life a lot easier for the defense. And come back with the sack here on second down. So and we felt like we had the advantage here, and 3rd and long was definitely to our advantage, and we forced a punt. Tyler, most people don't kick it to him. He gets a good return here. It's not electrifying, but it's about 15, 16 yards. We've got excellent field position, down 14-7, and things are looking up for us right here. Just one man not getting blocked right there. Now here we come back, and here's a good little run there by Tyler, and you can see right here, get the ball, and we just kind of make a mistake there at the end, and we get a 15-yard penalty at the end of the play right there. And kind of a two-way thing going on, but whether one got called for it. And the worst part of it, it was 3rd and inches, so it made it 3rd and 15 inches. So we're going to have to go for it on 4th down. And a huge penalty at a time we didn't need a 15-yard penalty. And mistakes like that right there just will kill you. 4th down here, we got to call timeout and have a little play here we come to. It just makes a tough throw right here, and just a little bit overthrown. And so I thought that was a huge series right there. We could have been 14-14, and the penalty just really stops everything.
Yeah, because you guys were driving with the ball at that point. And
here's the play I was talking about earlier. We got to know the situation here. There's 1 minute and 30 seconds left, and we're in the wrong coverage to be in right now. And they come out with 4 wide receivers, and we're still in the run-stopping package, and they hit us for a big gain. Just very poorly executed right there by our special teams return. We're lucky to get the ball back, but we got good field position. And with our offense, we don't have a lot of time, and we're always in the 2-minute drill, so we got about 2 minutes to go here, and we don't panic. And this is why Tyler Eggins is one of the best players in the district right here, and goes up, makes the catch, puts his hand down, and gets in the end zone.
he is a playmaker, isn't he?
He's done it all year, and he's going to be hard to replace. But just like that, we went from down 21-7, feeling low as it can be, and right back in at 21-14, and very exciting last minute and a half there. And still thinking right here we can, we're in the game, 21 to 14, and good kickoff right here. The ball's on the ground. Oh, just close to getting that one. That would have been a big break for us. And here's the set we'd really like to see Gallatin all night, 5 and wide. Anytime they weren't in those 2 running back set with the 2 tight ends was a positive for us. And if we could just ever got the scoreboard where we needed it to, then here's the difference in what type of game it could have been. Third down, they decide to run it. So fourth down here in about 5. And they elect to punt. There's still a few ticks on the clock here. Guy shanks the punt here, not very good. And takes a good bounce for us, and we've got the ball with. We only have about 12 seconds, but we feel like if 12 seconds, we still got a shot to put the ball in the end zone. And
you can run 2 or 3 plays in 12 seconds.
Get it here, great protection. Great throw to Terrell, breaks a tackle, spins off one, and gets right here, and somehow he says he's in bounds right there.
Well, he sure didn't look like it, did he? I mean,
so, he dives, the ball hits out of bounds, everything hits out of bounds, so we have to spike it. We lose 3 or 4 seconds, and for us, that might have been another play. But anyways, we've got a chance for one more shot to the end zone right here.
With 0.7 seconds left again this week, you were in that situation last time.
And we throw one up, and it's just ends up not being anything.
All right, so the half ends 21-14. You got to feel like you're pretty much still in this game right now.
Oh yeah, I thought to be honest, I thought the momentum was on our side.
Yeah.
We had just stopped them twice. We had just scored a touchdown and moved the football. I felt like coming out, we getting the ball at the end or to start the third quarter, and I really felt good in this situation. Even though we played a terrible first quarter, I felt like the mistakes were behind us and we could come out, and the way we've been playing, that this game was ours, and felt good at halftime.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, we're going to take a moment to acknowledge our sponsors. We'll be right back in just a moment with the second half.
With over 30 years experience servicing the Tullahoma area, Mike's Tire, Brake, and Muffler has become a household name in Middle Tennessee. As a family-owned business, Mike and his wife Lisa, along with their sons Jamie, Justin, and Jody, have assembled a crew that delivers quality service to go with quality products. As the only authorized Michelin and Goodyear dealer in Tullahoma, they have become the tire store of choice, being named the Tire and Brake Store of the Year multiple times. They also rent Penske trucks and are an interstate battery dealer. So if you need tires, brakes, mufflers, a battery, or maybe rent a truck, go to the place you can trust. Call Mike's Tire, Brake, and Muffler at 931-455-5150. Located at 732 North Jackson in Tullahoma, Tennessee.
J. Jordan Boutique, located at 104 Public Square in Shelbyville, has become the ladies' choice for shopping. With name brands like Miss Me jeans, tops, purses, and belts, Big Star jeans, Ya Los Angeles, Blue Pepper, Umge junior and plus sizes. Not to mention all the other brand fashions in junior missy and plus size ladies. Stop by and discover why J. Jordan is the #1 ladies apparel shop in the area. Open Monday through Saturday from 9:30 till 5:30. Also visit the newly opened J. Jordan shop located in the side of Southern Charm across from the Bell Buckle Cafe. You'll be glad you did.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
31W. We're more than just an insulation company. We're also a garage door company, and a shelving company, and a mirror company, and a fireplace company. In fact, if it has to do with the look of your home, 31W's probably that too. Give us a call. Let us give you a free in-home estimate, and we'll show you how easily 31W can change the look of your garage, your bathroom, well, you get the idea. We've been family owned since 1972, so call 31W today.
When you're running late headed to that sporting event or horse show and hungry but need gas, you don't have to choose which to get. Just stop at any Quick Mart where gas prices are normal and the food is outstanding. Burgers, fries, salads, sub sandwiches, chicken strips, egg rolls, even pizza can be picked up while the gas is pumping. Stop by any Quick Mart today and not only save time, but enjoy some good cooking, southern hospitality, and prices you can live with.
Third quarter action now, and Shelbyville gets the ball here on the kickoff.
Here's one of our sophomores right here, Chris McLean, electrifying, a great return, about 42, 43 yards. He gains about 10 pounds next year. He's going to be one of those guys that you see catching the football for us a lot. Gosh, very important drive here for us. Great field position. And we need to come out here and go down and tie this football game, put a little pressure on Gallatin. And this to me was a big critical series. And we missed a block right here, and they missed a face mask, I felt like. Anyways, it's third and long here. And just gotta get rid of the ball. We may, to be honest with you, if we'd have got any yards right there, we may even went for it on fourth down. Just can't take a sack right there, and so we have to punt it away. Not the start we wanted coming out of the gate in the third quarter.
Looks like you had some fog rolling in this game here. So.
Yeah, we did, and good atmosphere, I guess. More of the fog was a better atmosphere for teams like Gallatin. I like to run it every time, but
yeah.
It was a neat experience. Two good crowds, and just a good playoff environment. Just wish we could have played a little bit better. And see Gallatin coming out here. They're not changing anything. And here we go. This is the first time and this was, if I could just took this tape of this play right here and showed it. We've done that every single time, then we would have been in business. And it's just some reason we just didn't do it every time, wasn't consistent enough. And same exact play, and next time you know we get 9 yards. Once again, those third and shorts, and great job stopping them right here. And fourth down and 2. 7-point game. Here's one of those things we knew the quarterback was going to get it. Just don't execute. A big fourth down carry right there with the quarterback. And, the thing all week we was telling the kids is third and short, fourth and short, quarterback's going to have the ball in his hands. And just very frustrating when just can't stop it. Just a power play again. Missed tackle up front. Too many yards right there, so you get it. Short yardage on second down. Second ones, those are easy to get.
And And they're pretty much content to just run the ball right now.
Oh, they are. I mean, what you can't tell on this film is every time that they're snapping the ball, the play clock's under 5. They're just melting the clock away, and to their credit, that's what they came in wanting to do, and they're doing a good job of it. It's a toss sweep, a play that's usually in our favor, and the yards after contact, I mean, they add up. I mean, what should have been a 2-yard gain turns into a 5-yard gain. And here we go, just get outside again, and just not doing a very good job of setting the edge right there and making him. We like people bouncing on us, but we have them bouncing last night, and we don't have anybody coming up there and making the play. Just making a play, but we're not making a play on a consistent basis. So it's 2nd and goal here, and they did a lot of running weak. And then here's a 5-yard penalty on our part. Quarterback ball in his hands, gets in the end zone. So great drive right there by Gallatin. Just really melts the time, keeps the ball out of our offense's hands, and
the defense is spending a lot of time on the field there, and a lot of those guys are going both ways.
Oh yeah, it's tough when people pound it to you. Yeah, but they weren't going to kick deep to us. We got the ball in good field position again, and now it's one of those times where we've got to get it and kind of overthrow it here on 1st down. Mason Cunningham's going to be a great player. He had a great night overall. He'd like to have that one back, I'm sure, to get it in Tyler's hands. Didn't run the ball near as effectively as it have been the last few weeks either.
And the 3rd quarter comes to an end, 28-14, down by 14.
Yeah, and you can see right there, it was really one drive by us and one drive by Gallatin. The 3rd quarter was that drive by Gallatin, and when you got the lead and you can do a 9-minute drive and score a touchdown, that's what playoff football's about. And we just couldn't get off the field, and we're going into the 4th quarter with a 14-point deficit.
Okay, and think back to that 1st quarter when they get those 2 quick touchdowns in the 1st quarter. It could have been a different game. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Stay with us. We'll be back in a moment with the 4th quarter. Are you hungry for some really good food? Visit the Huddle House in Shelbyville, Tennessee for some of the best food any hour, every hour. From the breakfast items to the evening steaks and seafood, the Huddle House in Shelbyville gives you a complete line of great meals, and you'll always be greeted with a smile and come on in. Visit the Huddle House located at 1209 North Main Street in Shelbyville. For carry-out orders, call them at 931-685-0082.
31W Insulation offers custom-look garage doors to enhance the appearance of your home. These are beautiful, durable, and energy-efficient doors. Give your home the fresh, classic, distinctive look it deserves. From rural to rustic artistry, 31W Insulation has what you're looking for. Visit us online at 31W.com to see how we can make beautiful and affordable improvements to your home.
In 1983, Kenneth Western had a dream of owning a car lot with his son Eric, helping clients find that great ride at an affordable price. Today, that dream is reality. Clients get that affordable price with weekly and bi-weekly payments. Taking both debit and credit cards, they have opened the door for you to get that great ride at an affordable price. Stop by 1301 Madison Street in Shelbyville or visit them on the internet at www.westernauto.com. Need directions? Call 931-684-4731. Remember, for that great ride at an affordable price with easy payments, visit Kenneth Western Automotive and talk to Kenneth or Eric today.
And moving into the fourth quarter now.
Yeah, down 2 touchdowns, and we know we're coming out here. We've got to have some positive things happen to even have a chance in this game. And here's a great pass and great catch there by Tyler. 14-point deficit in the fourth quarter is pretty tough for any team. But, with our offense, we felt like, 14 points is something we can put on the board pretty quick, and especially when you got a kid running and playing hard as our number 7 right there. But, we weren't worried about the deficit as much as we're just trying to focus on this drive right here and get it to a one score. Great pass and catch. Trail to Carpenter right there. You get the first down right there. We didn't run the ball great, but enough to move the chains right there. Go in here in our empty set. Beautiful throw and catch right there. Good catch by Malik Trollinger. Moving right along, and good scramble right here by Mason. Downfield blocking there by Malik, and getting in the end zone.
Well, I tell you what, that's got to be a pleasure to coach that young man. That was great.
He is a great young man, a great football player, and best news is he's going to be back for the next 2 years.
Yeah.
So very excited about that. Here's a decision right here. We come up, and to be honest with you, we're thinking about going onside, and we don't do it and end up getting a penalty. And defense has been playing really well for the last 6 weeks, so that goes into my decision-making process. And of course, here we don't go for the onside kick, and the kid slips down, and we get a late hit, and so they get the ball there anyway. So, and just way too much right here. Our kids, I think, kind of got their head down a little bit after that penalty, and in a critical time when we need to stop, we give them the ball at the 50-yard line and a big play on first down.
Yeah, 3 and out here would have been huge for you guys, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we wanted to try to pin them deep and have a defensive stop, and just don't get it done. Just not doing a very good job over there on our left side of the defense here, and they're just they come back with an answer and get the ball in the end zone here fairly quickly. It's one of those you wish you could take back and say, well, if you knew the penalty was going to come, you just went ahead and kicked the onside kick. But, I felt like it was fair to our defense to give them a shot to try to get a stop, because they have played real well all year, and there's still 9 or 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, so still plenty of time left here. Even though we're back down by 2 touchdowns, we've still got time. Those odd kickoffs again, and kicks it straight up in the air. We know now that we're going for it on 4th down. We know that we've got to have 2 scores, and throw one deep there. I thought maybe a little contact, but touchy call. But we still got it 2nd and 10. Nice throw. I guess it hit the ground. So you don't want to be in a 3rd and 10. A little quick screen out to the trail. Does a great job getting upfield and getting the first down, making people miss, and a huge play, good field, downfield blocking. So. Still plenty of time in here. Didn't have it right there. So, but that's sometimes nothing wrong with incomplete pass. Stop the clock, and another little screen pass, and great job. We just get one more block right there, but we're inside the 10 right here. Things still going our way. We go. We can throw it right now, and we got him. If we throw it right now, we had him open, and might have held on to it a little bit too long right there. Come back with the screen again. Good block right there, getting upfield. Down on the 6-yard line. Third down play, take a shot, and just couldn't hold on to it. So we're 4th down here, and we come out here, our empty set. We've been running all night long, and great throw, great catch. It's a 1-point or a 1-score touchdown, but they called it and said illegal formation. So we get a penalty and no touchdown. Come back right here on another 4th down play, and going to kind of run the same play, looks like, and we throw it out to there, and the trail comes in, comes down, all his body's inbounds, incomplete pass.
Did they call him out of bounds there?
Yeah, they called him out of bounds, and you know, that's pretty much the ball game right there for us. You know, if it's a one-score game, we got a shot at getting the ball back, and didn't. And it's just kind of a matter of getting this, finishing the game. 34 still running hard, and Gallatin, they done an excellent job running the football. And big play here. We're
So the Gallatin head coach who used to play at Shelbyville,
Yeah.
He's not giving you any slack here, does he?
He's still running the ball hard, which they should. There's still time on the clock, and you know, good play right there by Dallas, and come back here and get a couple penalties here, and get a holding penalty here. It's a good run by them. Good effort right there by Jalen Thompson, even though the game's out of hand, but gets called back on a holding. So it's one of those things right here. Just know the game's over with, and hoping kids are still fighting, playing hard, and Gallatin was still playing hard, and it's just a matter of running the clock out. I guess they called us across the line of scrimmage there on the flinch. And what you want to see if you're Gallatin or any team at this point in time is the victory formation, and we just didn't get the job done like we needed to. And you know, you see right there, final 35-21, and put a cap on a tough night, but a good season.
A good season. You guys finish 8-4, and you go 2 games deep into the playoffs. So you got to be overall pleased with that, I think.
Yeah, I know. I'm very pleased with the season we had. We knew coming in we had a young team, a mixture of young team, a young quarterback, a lot of young skilled guys, and we really didn't know what to expect. And you know, we got off to a good start at 2-0, and then we went to a rough patch with 3 straight losses. And after that, those 5 games sitting at 2-3, kind of challenged them, and did a great job wheeling off 5 in a row to win the district, and then, you know, getting to the second round. So nothing to be hanging our heads about. Obviously, we'd like to have a win at home to finish the season, but if you don't make it all the way to Cookville, somebody's got to go home.
But you know, you mentioned a lot of young guys on this team, and that's got to bode well for you for the coming season. Talk a little bit about who's coming back and what you lose here.
Well, you know, first of all, who we lose a great senior class, and a lot of them maybe not even on the field, but just great character kids. And this has been a wonderful young group of young men to be around, and they're going to be hard to replace first and foremost. But coming back starts there with your quarterback, number 7, Mason Cunningham, who had an outstanding year. I thought was one of the best quarterbacks, if not the best quarterback in the district. In my opinion, he was. And tailback in Michael Eddings that played both ways. Our center started 12 straight games as a sophomore. We got a defensive tackle. And what you didn't see, you did see actually those games where we could play them in the fourth quarter. We got a lot of young sophomore skilled players that are just itching to get out there on the field. And you've seen some like Sente Muse, and then even on the kick return there with Chris McLean. And somebody made a comment last night, we're losing three receivers, and they're going to be hard to replace, which they will. But we do have a lot of young guys that maybe didn't see as much action on Friday night, but people are going to see them next year, and we're very excited about it.
That had to help you a lot because you got some big leads in that winning streak that you had there, and were able to get a lot of guys in that game.
Oh yeah, we had a great JV season and a great freshman season again this year, and but the ability to play on Friday nights, that's a lot different than playing on those Monday and Thursday night games. So I think that's going to be a great experience for our guys moving forward, and got a great coaching staff, and it's been a good season, and we're looking forward to bigger and better things in the next few years.
All right, a lot to look forward for with Golden Eagle football as we move forward, and a lot to look forward right here on Charter Channel 6. We hope to have the coach back again next year for the full season this time, since we started midways this season. Coach, congratulations on a great year,
Thank you.
and we appreciate us being a part of it. You coming down here and letting us be a part of it, rather. So, folks, that kind of wraps it up for all of our football shows. The last man standing here in the 3 that we've been doing, and folks, we've enjoyed bringing those to you. We'll be back again next year with Shelbyville Golden Eagle football and head coach Jason Hardy. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.